Hey y'all, my name is Taylor Gregory. Born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, and grew up playing athletics, was really involved in sports, and really grew up with the mentality of just working out constantly every single morning. It was really drilled into my head, even up to college as well. When I came out of college, I still continued to exercise and work out, but it wasn't as intense, and I felt a little bit lost, especially in the nutrition aspect of things. So there was just a time where I felt like I was working out a lot and doing what I needed to do, but something else was missing within not only my confidence in the gym, but also my confidence in nutrition as well. So happened that on Instagram one day, TruCapacity came up, and I saw Coach James give a little speech just on, what he is like as a trainer, and really felt that he would be able to push me to get me to my goals, and was able to jump on a call with him. And automatically it was all about what do you want? Like, what do you see as a difference? He really speaks already super confidently to you, which really hypes you up for the challenge, just to get better and get better, not only for yourself, but just to feel better like all around. So my desire going into it was to really knock out my nutrition, and just really get a handle on that. Because like a lot of people say, it's 80% nutrition and 20% in the gym, which for me, it was backwards. Going into that, I was doing a lot in the gym and not a lot of nutrition. So really that knowledge and just really getting to learn about that, but also being able to follow a really structured and put together workout just designed for me and the type that I wanted. So started that journey, and it was going great. And, coming into it, there's always going to be like some uphill battles that you're going to go through. And I know for me, a lot of times the stress really impacts, how I feel, which it does most of us. So that was kind of a really big wall that I hit, and I honestly just had to push through it. And Coach James always sends the most encouraging messages, whether if it's like, get your ass up and move, or if it's really influential stuff outside of that, a quote from, Albert Einstein or someone like that. He's always just be able to encourage you just to get up and do the work, and just encouraging, being like, you're kicking ass already, so keep going. So after that little stress moment I had, I definitely kept pushing through, and really saw a change in not only my body, but also my confidence and my attitude. I just felt so much better, and I feel better. And I think how I just walked around daily, it really improved. And that is all due to the motivation and the nutrition and the workout and the guiding that Coach James has done. And that really executed my life to a point where, now I'm excited to try the challenge outside without the motivation, to be like, increase my own motivation inside to keep doing that and keep continuing. And I know that I always have him after this as a safety net. I think that's one of the most encouraging things, is just building a relationship. And Coach James definitely does that with his clients. Each relationship is so much to him, which gives me so much confidence to, be able to go out there and achieve it by myself. But also know that I have him if I really do have any other questions. And I highly recommend, TruCapacity, and especially Coach James, just to anybody in the fitness stage of life. If you're really starting out and just you want to make a change, or if you're a previous athlete and you just want to get back into it, I think that, a little help is always goes a long way, no matter what. So I definitely recommend him. He's been the best. Love him to death. And I know that, he's got my back no matter what. So.
Definitely. I appreciate the kind words. What would you say the biggest positive result that you got out of this was? If you just had to just one sentence, what would that be?
One sentence. I would think my confidence and just the way I look, just I can see and people can see the difference. And I think that's also the biggest, the hype up yourself. Like, the confidence I know has just gone crazy, and I'm so happy about that. But also it's the fact that when I actually walk by a mirror, like, I see the change. Like, I see, the little differences that, according to my body, is just looking toner, and just being like stronger as well.
Got it. And I mean, I remember on our first call, on the consultation, there was some hesitation, right? Like there was a little bit like, is this going to work for me? Can I do this? Like, do you think that it exceeded your expectations in that you can do this? Cause like I don't even think in the challenge, if I remember correctly, we didn't meet until after the challenge, like in person. I don't think you ever came and worked out with me in person at all until after the challenge when we renewed and kept moving. So like, it is possible for someone that's remote to completely do this out there with the support, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, 100%. I think it's I mean, it takes a little bit more discipline because you are doing it by yourself. But I think that's also a huge part of like the growth of the fitness journey is like you are extremely disciplined in your workouts and your nutrition. And if you do that, then I mean, it's a cakewalk after that. And especially, coming into workouts, meeting you, it's like for the first time, you're just like, okay, yeah, like I'm coming in, I'm feeling strong, I'm looking confident. Like, it just gives you a little bit of boost just for those in-person workouts too.
Yeah. And I would definitely say now, like you're probably, I mean, from how we've interacted, from seeing you being super excited in your new clothes and your bikini when you're at the beach, when you're in the gym, like you want more, right? Like coming out of this, you're like a little bit more, even more fired up, maybe not just a little bit, like a lot more fired up to work out more during the week, get back to, you had the nutrition consistency, but get back to the workout consistency that you had when you were doing more athletic things. Like, I mean, I don't think that you could ask for anything better. No, like now you're ready to just run like 5 workouts a week, 6 workouts a week. I want to go.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just something that once you get into that feeling of like, sometimes it really sucks during a workout, but after that, you just feel like almost like nothing can stop you. And so it just encourages you to just keep going. And, even in the grocery, I'm like, okay, like I'm going to get some exciting green, like foods. Like, this is great. Like, I know it's going to make me feel great. It tastes like crap, but I know like how it's going to feel.
Veggies. Well, I really appreciate you doing this, Taylor. And we are going to end it there. Thank you much.
Of course. Anytime.